Good afternoon. I am Ralph with 13 Peppers, and it is a rather warm day today. It is 93 degrees out here. It's full sun, no clouds. Makes a nice, wonderful day to work out in the garden. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take you through a quick tour of all the different peppers that I'm growing. I am growing a total of 56 different varieties, and we will hit the majority of them today and just kind of show you what I have going on. So, okay, let's just do a quick view around my garden here. Got my raised bed where I'm carrying all my peppers. Blueberries, grapes, strawberries, spring beds that we're growing greens in. It's 93 degrees out here right now, and we're not growing greens right at the moment. So, but we're gonna start here with the raised beds. Right here, I got 6 Tabasco. Pretty traditional kind of pepper on here. This one right here is called a Nagabon. This one is a new pepper for me. Got those on here, looking pretty nice. So next one over here is my Dorset Naga Orange, another new pepper for me. You can see those peppers there starting to come on. And then these here are what they call Satan's Kiss. Kind of peppers that kind of just grow in bunches on the top up here. Very, very interesting peppers. So I'm very curious on how that's going to taste when that comes out. This is something I'm really looking forward here. This one is my Brazilian Red Ghost. Ghost pepper is actually my favorite pepper. I like the heat, I like the flavor. The red ones in particular, some of the other ones are different, but the Red Ghost I like. The Brazilian's a little bit of take on that. I'm going to try to see what that flavor is, so I'm looking forward to that coming on. Okay, this one right here, this is my Jacobs, another pepper that I am growing new this year, and you can see these things coming on pretty full on there. Over here is my Doe Yellows. I am looking forward to these. You can take a look at the size of the peppers on these things. So nice, huge peppers. Very much looking to taste those. And then here is my Mulatas, M-U-L-A-T-A, so Mulata. And right here, this is one of the things you come across when you get peppers which are open pollinated. One of the seeds come across, and it is looks more of a cayenne than anything else with the leaf type. The other 5 peppers I have are all have like the purple leaves. They turn a bright purple like there, and then they will turn a nice red, which I'll kind of show you right here. So very decent looking peppers here. These right here, beds in the springtime would go greens. When it comes this fall, we'll grow more greens. I'll tear all that stuff out. We'll grow some more greens. Okay, next red bed over here is just traditional red habanero. So those are coming on nicely. This is my Pastelas. Another new pepper, very much looking forward to. Nice size and everything on there. Now these are the Reapers. Basically I just grow them just because I can grow them. I'm not too thrilled about them. The heat's okay, but I'm more interested in the flavor. And I'm going to try to do a couple things different to see if some of the sauces I make have a different flavor. This is the next pepper I am highly interested in. This is my Hawaii Habanero. And very much looking for the taste on that. Initially it's supposed to be just like a red habanero, but it's supposed to have a sweeter taste to it, so very much interested in that. Okay, and this is my Ahi Charapitha Red. This is another pepper which is new. I got a bunch of little ones growing on here. I'm trying to take a look. Let's see right here. You can see just those little peppers that are coming on there. Very interested in those, so we'll see how that's going to go. And we're going to come over here. This over here is new grape beds where I am propagating some seedless varieties. So These are my blueberries from earlier in the year. We're going to be expanding the beds out, and I'm going to put 4 more in here. So here shortly, we're going to be redoing these beds completely. So, and they produce, even though those plants are small, they're 4 years old, and they produce rather heavily. Okay. Over here is my 7-pod Nabrews. And I'm going to go down here. Got a nice green color. Looks like I got some that are turning down here. Oh, let me get underneath here. So those look interesting. So this here is going to be my Colombian orange, and you can actually see some of them actually in here about ready to turn, or are turning. So plumb full. Okay. This here is my purple ghosts. And I'm just gonna peel this back here. I mean, take a look. I mean, they are prolific all over the place. Beautiful, beautiful looking peppers. So, and these things are plumb full. You can see down through here. Okay. These are my ají cervi peppers. Very similar to a cayenne. I don't really care that much for cayennes. I like something different, and these are a nice pepper. First year of growing these, and seems to be a little bit sweeter flavor. Right here is my ají pineapple. Everything is still green, but they seem to be doing well. Looking forward to tasting that also. This here is a 7-pod Katie's. Let me see if I can get under here to see a bunch of peppers. There we go. You can see over here, got a bunch of peppers hanging on there. So it is August. Everything's starting to turn. It is 93 degrees out here, and really looking forward to some of these. Now these tried yesterday. These are my ají lemon drops. So they'll turn a green, and then they will turn just a bright yellow, which, let's see if you can see that one down there. So let me get over here so I can read all these names. I'm growing 56 different varieties, so it's kind of hard for me to keep track. And these are my ají umbra red, another new pepper, and the majority of these things are new, so very much looking forward to this. Okay, now here is my Trinidad Scorpion blacks. So I had chocolate ones last year, and let me see where these are at here. And oh, it is a beautiful pepper, and look at that nice chocolate cover on that too. Oh, those are beautiful. Look at the size on that. That is a nice hot pepper. See if I can get better in the light. Oh, a little hard in the light here, the direction. I had rabbits this spring decimate on my peppers, where I was worried that I wouldn't have peppers come in at all. I mean, they cut everything down to the base, and I put up just the regular fencing around to keep them out. I've been doing this for 5 years out here, and I've never had a rabbit problem, and then this year they just decimated everything. Now these right here, these are my Congo de Nicaragua, and nice little plants. And I'm trying that on there. Little tiny peppers. Another new one that I am growing for the first time this year. And you can see those down there. So, and they pack a punch. I popped one in my mouth the other day, and it packed a good wallop. So very nice. Now these are my Scotch bonnet saphies. These are just starting to turn. So okay, now these are a ají omnicolor. Lots of white and everything on there right now, but yeah, you'll get multiple colors on all these plants. And I'll see down here, so you can see you got your orange, your red, your whites, light purple, yellows. Very lovely plant. So I already did a lot of picking of the red ones that came off there. So okay, this one right here is my red ghost peppers. This is the latest pepper that I had on seed. I picked up a bunch of seeds this year, and I had hardly none germinate. This just gave me problems all the way around. So with these, I got flowers, I got little tiny peppers on here. There are some of these that are coming up, You can see right here, but I don't have that much production left. So, but I still, where I'm at, still got another month and a half of a good growing season. So I should get that without a problem. Okay, these are my Thai dragons. So beautiful looking plants, and these things are plumb full. I mean, look at all the peppers and everything on those. Very much looking forward to doing that and doing some spicy dishes with that. Okay, now these here is my Portugal peppers. This is what I use instead of cayennes in most of my recipes. So very, very similar in taste. I just think it's more flavorful. So that's what I'm growing here. Love this pepper. Okay, let me go over here so I can actually read some of the names on these. Okay, now this is my Trinidad Scorpion chocolate, very similar to the blacks. So Trinidad Scorpions I have. So very interested in see what the difference is between the chocolate ones and the Trinidad blacks that I have. So that's going to be interesting. Now this is my Big Bang Naga chocolates. So these don't really have much on it. I have a few peppers, you can see right there, but these plants did not come up that well. Some plants did better than others when they got taken down to nubs by the rabbits. So, okay. And this right here, this is my Scotch Bonnet Moa Reds. Another same thing here. I got a few peppers that are coming on here. So we'll see what kind of production I finally get out of these plants, because they did end up rather small. Okay, this is my 7-pod Brain Strain Yellow. Another one that I am looking forward to. Let's see if I can find one here. Oh, here we go. Nice yellow pepper. These are loaded with green ones underneath here. I don't know if you can see all those. See, that's starting to turn down there beyond that leaf. Let me get back here. Right there. So, I like the super hots. Okay, this one is another Ahi Cajamarca. My pronunciation sucks, so, but very much looking to try these peppers, and maybe I'll learn pronunciation on Google so I can try to do this here. But they start out as a purple, and they look like they're turning an orangish red. So you can see underneath here. So I am guessing that the bright orange right there is going to be the final color on those. So nice looking pepper. Okay, last one in this row is just a regular golden habanero. Nothing special, but these do get used in my recipes. So, and you can tell, you can see all the habaneros and everything under there. Okay, now these are my anchos. Now I like these as a sweet pepper on here. Really don't have any heat on that, but I like them, and everything I got green, and I'm going to keep these until they do turn red, and then I use them at that point. Now let me go on the other side so we can see this pepper. This is what they call a golden nugget. Okay, it starts off with these peppers, which are come out just a black color, just look like little black balls on here. They start off with the green, you can see here, transfer to a black, and then after that they just turn into a bright golden orange. So very nice looking pepper, but just weird from the color change. You can see the purples go to reds, but a black go to orange. That's kind of different, but very nice on that. This one over here, I'll go back to the other side. This is my Scarlet Lantern. They come out here, they start a nice purple, and then you can see over here they'll turn a nice red color. Try to get out of the sun so you can see all this. Got my shadow over everything, but those things are full. Same thing, those things suffered about being trimmed down to nothing. This one right here, and this is going to be the next pepper that I am going to be trying and taping. It's supposed to be one of the warmer ones. I think this is like 350 Scoville to 500,000, 350,000 to 500,000, but we'll see. This is what they call a big Jamaican. So same thing, nice bright red pods on that. So I'm looking forward to actually tasting those. Okay, now these right here are my Apocalypse peppers. On here, same thing, you can see got the pods and everything down there, waiting for those things to ripen and turn. But yeah, if you have my preference, I think those are hotter than Reapers, at least the ones I have grown the last couple of years, and I kind of like the flavor a little bit better, but to each their own. Here, this is my 7-pod long strain. So another super hot we're taking a look at, and looks like I got peppers that are turning here. Go from yellow to a nice bright orange down there. So that is the ones I am growing here. Let me go ahead and let's take a walk to my potted peppers. On the porch, I have just 6 basic tomatoes, no big deal. These right here are what they call a cherry bomb. So very much looking forward to those pepper there, and especially the taste. Okay, these right here are my what they call a super chili. I've never grew them before, but I figured I would try that out. Okay, this here, another thing that I am very happy I have here. This is a Ahi White Fantasy. So very beautiful looking pepper. This is another one I'm going to be trying in the next day or so, because these pods look, they just got a slight green to them right there, but not much at all. But looking forward to that. This one here is another Ahi type, and that's coming out great. I got peppers in pots here because I only had a few, plus I'm still building additional garden beds and just didn't have a room for them. This is another one that I am very happy with right at the moment. This is a purple UFO. Let me change angle here so you can see color. So very, very nice bright purple pepper. Looks good there. I'm growing some chocolate mint and actually complements some of my sauces. Okay. Now these here, wasn't quite sure if they were going to produce or not. I have a Charleston Hot, which I got flowers on. I have a few little tiny pods that the last flowers have taken, but we'll see how that comes through here. This is one that I was interested in, but it hasn't really done anything this year. This is called a Podzilla, and I was kind of interested in the size pepper in the pods. I have a couple small peppers that are on here, but we'll see how that goes here. This is another Ahi, which kind is this here. So another Ahi brand type, and we'll see how these are going to turn out here. And lastly, this is my Ahi Charapitha, another one that's not really producing much this year. I got a couple pods here on the top, if you can see, but not much productivity. So these were another ones that were hit really hard with the rabbits. But that is what we got, with another month and a half, possibly 2.5 months of growing season left. We got a lot that we can actually get out of these. So, but that is the basis of my garden. Well, I hope you appreciate that quick walkthrough of everything I got going on here. Just want to say thank you very much, and you guys have a good day. Right there. And then they turn a nice red, which I'll show you right here. So okay, it is hot as shit. Cajamarca. My pronunciation sucks.